Welcome to Poets from the Neighborhood. I am VeerajaR.
And I'm David M. Harris. We hope you'll enjoy these poems we'll be reading. Poems by your friends and neighbors. Our first poem today is my own, Refugees. Early in my career in Tennessee, I came back with the dog and said, I think I saw an armadillo. My fiance, well-versed in local fauna, assured me there were no armadillos in Tennessee. Now I discuss with the lawn guy how to keep them from digging up the lawn. On a morning walk, 3 or 4 dogs later, we found a corpse, mostly intact, but for scraps of armor scattered on the road. A few days later, the armor hollowed out, fleeing the oppression of Texas heat, hoping only for safety and freedom. This one found a pickup. Refugees are sometimes not greeted with joy. They can be invaders in the lawn, like armadillos, or good neighbors, like moose, leaving their ancient homes for freedom and safety in a world of change. Individuals strike out from home easily, but populations resist large emotions, too much mass to shift easily. Let them not be greeted with a pickup.
Beaches of April by Nancy Fletcher Blume. Sand yellow, creamy as butter, hanging fronds green as China berry tea. Shading late afternoon sun, skies clear blue, innocence of baby's eyes. White foam, froth and warm, azure water blackened by death. Rocks worn, jutted, watching, time still, with long lost love, a memory now belonging to the universe.
Now, another poem of mine, Truth, an essay in verse. What is truth, the man asked. Good question. An easy one in science where it can be tested. In sociology, you can make an argument, let others pick at it. In economics, convince the right people, then see if it leads to or prevents disaster. Other truths are harder to find. Who am I? Who are you? What is a well-regulated militia? And does it matter? What is life? And does it have a meaning? Meaning is elusive, even sometimes in dictionaries. 2 + 2 is 4, but as the options multiply, certainty recedes. Am I socially inept, introverted, on the spectrum, or just insufficiently socialized? How to tell? And I'm just one individual. Sometimes I envy people who know things about God or politics or life. I have no idea what it means to be a man. I've only been doing it for 55 years, according to the law. My only gun shoots BBs. I've never hunted animals or men. I've never engendered a child. Am I less than a real man? I used to know a tank commander who wrote a cycle of love sonnets to his boyfriend. What makes a man a man? What makes a Christian a Christian? Does testifying create a truth? Forget the labels. Unregulated, they mean nothing. Consider what you believe in. Why do you believe it? Did someone tell you it's true? Was that person truthful? Why did they believe it was true? Who told them? And so on. Everything can be doubted, except some math. Ask Descartes. Even he had assumptions. Logic might bring you to the truth, but it might not. Better not to look for absolute truths. Even absolutes can turn out to be relative. 2 + 2 in base 3 is 11. Principles, though, are not facts, nor based on them mostly. Only you can know what they are based on, can guarantee that they are beautiful and true. Their truth is not outside you, and no one else can find it. And finding that truth isn't hard. It's just honest, hard work.
Chili Blooms, written by me, VeerajaR. Chili blooms, perfect edges line every petal. white as jasmine and cool as mint. Oh, wait till they turn to fruit. Taste the pepper hot, sweat to heal.
Now a poem by S.R. Lee, Yellow Watermelon. In Franklin, a farmer was selling watermelons from a big truck. My father bought one which would be yellow when we cut into it, but instead of taking it home to a kitchen and a knife and controlled eating in the backyard, we walked up behind a barn, up a slope to the edge of the woods, busted that watermelon on the ground and ate out the golden heart, that center section without seeds, dripping yellow juice all over our legs, arms, shirts. It was cold inside that watermelon, even on a hot day. It remains the prime watermelon of my long life, better and more clearly remembered than all those of watermelon seed fights with peers or gracious invitations from neighbors on hot evenings and carefully cut watermelon balls in elegant salads. That yellow watermelon, that afternoon alone with my father, teaching me how a melon can always be cool and delicious, no matter how hot the summer afternoon.
Another poem by S.R. Lee, Enduring. Enduring external gift, cooking small apples, skill passed down from an old woman with an old apple tree, practiced through decades. Wherever an apple tree grew close, the young woman repeated the gift, and in time grew old herself, still cooking small sour apples into sweet sauce, an external, easily given gift. The many internal gifts bequeathed by the same old woman endured through the decades, making the applesauce blessed. Thank you for watching Poets from the Neighborhood. We hope you'll join us again soon.